It's gonna disappear, and timing starts now. So, warpless. Basically just skip through everything in episode 1. Normally, like in an any percent run, there's a developer intended like warp that you can use, and it's faster because it teleports you to the hub. But warpless, we have to play through the level, so you can use this skip here by grabbing the ledge. It gives you just enough height, or makes you low enough to the floor that you can hit that light post without dying. If you jump while you're on the pad there, it gives you enough height to just skip that other jumpy pad thing. I found a little tech in this level actually that I kind of just opted out of going for. But if you do a backflip when you land after the drop, you can actually jump onto the pad. This is warpless. So by turning, you can, or when you're in a loading zone for the end of a level, you can actually just kind of turn or do an action, and for some reason it carries through to the next. So yeah, here there's a big skip coming up. Well, normally you have to go through a bunch of different pathways and turn switches on, but the exit sign has a collision or whatever. We can just grab onto the side of it. Just skip all that. So here I actually suffer from a lot of lag of hardware. On a newer PlayStation 2 or PS3, you can get away with pretty much no lag at all. So this part is pretty painful. It's either you get lucky or you don't. Not much you can do about it, especially with all the lag. It's best to just kind of play it safe though, but you still get fucked every now and then. Here we can kind of just skip the first platform, grab the second one, and that's episode 2. Normally the episode is extremely long, but yeah, exit skip is kind of OP. As well as some of this level is another level you'd have to go through. Well, pretty much every level in this game actually. You have to go through like multiple different stages to activate a sequence of things, but there's just enough room here to jump and die. I have not missed that jump in a very long time. I ain't gonna lie. We can make that jump. You gotta kill these things, but by just using the rockets, you do a lot more damage. So. Spam it. Do not want to die here because I have to perform a warp anyways. So ideally, oof. Nice. By not killing that alien, it doesn't spawn an eye guy, which I didn't know before, but that's really good on the lag reduction. Because normally you lag really hard on that section. So far it's going pretty good. Also, I should mention that by jumping, you actually push Blasto forward a bit, so it moves faster. This section is kind of hard. So, alright, that was good. You You want to abuse the Death Warp mechanic because it gives you iframes to run through after being crushed, but if you grab the side and you get crushed by like your hands and like fall to your death, you'll be stuck in a fall like a climbing animation, and it's unfortunate because you have to take an extra death to do the warp.
An E-Pod escape vehicle. Cool. I hope that thing takes quarters.
So this is one of the first really big skips. And I say that because rather than just skipping like one episode, this section's actually so big that you have to go through several episodes in like one giant map essentially. Or well, all the maps connect kind of, but
Well, at least it's a
you can jump into this corner. And by holding back, that was actually perfect first try clip. Nice, let's go. Basically, the collision between the those like corners you can like push Blasto out of bounds, and it floods the map. So we can just, you know, swim to the end here. It's almost impossible for me to save time on this split because it's so good, but the first try clip like that, I might actually be able to gold this. It's pretty good. So I kind of just use this weird visual cue. I don't really know how else to explain it. You just you just die enough times and like lose enough runs to the point where you get annoyed. You don't want to lose any more runs. Like this. You get lost. I just gotta go a little further left. But yeah. You have to take a def anyways, because unfortunately, I've gotten really close with a near perfect swim, but you just unfortunately don't have enough to make it. But we can hit the tar right here, which causes the map to deflood. Want to do it slowly, kind of like reach the end, because otherwise you get stuck in the tar and it can actually potentially soft lock you, which is really scary. But yeah, I just skipped from episode 4. And now entering episode 7. Where I'll be doing another super massive skip. This is basically, it's very similar to episode 4 where you have to go through like 5 and 6, do a bunch of stuff. I was not counting, but can you kind of just clip out of bounds on the edge here. Oh, yeah, I need to be over here, actually. Oh no, I was in the right spot. Never mind. Okay, so here's where you want to be. Normally what I do is I count three of these things, but that requires paying attention, so. But yeah, you just want to jump back and hopefully not miss the skip, but I use a visual cue where I kind of just align his waist or whatever, and then you can jump back forward and skip like all the way to episode 8 or 9 or something like that. 9, 8. Yeah, I don't really know how that works. I've never played that stage, but it's a big pain. There's like a giant snarf and stuff, and you get back like a jetpack and all this nonsense. So this is actually the hardest part of the game. There's a lot of RNG that goes on, and a lot of super difficult platforming. Whoops. So basically, these guys can just kill you over and over and over again. There's nothing you can really do about it. And trying to fight them is even worse because it'll start spawning so many aliens that it's just like impossible. There's nothing you can do. And you'll probably game over. Almost all the jumps, except for this one, and a few others, you can make without grabbing the ledge, which saves like, I think, about half a second. Can't remember. Not too much, but ideally you want to try to do a bunch of short hops. And long hops can be beneficial in certain situations, like I think long hops might actually even be faster movement, I'm not really sure. But when you're really close to enemies, for some reason, sometimes it seems to throw them off. It's still just RNG in the end of the day. That jump is extremely hard to make. This one looks okay. And that was just really unfortunate RNG. These guys charge their blasts up. They can just kill you in one shot. That jump is really hard to make, but you can make those. This guy can also just kill you in one hit. This boss guy, motorcycle man. Oh yeah. Missing the ledge. So this section is extremely annoying and frustrating because you got like 100,000 aliens and eyeball things and they're all just shooting at you. I'm gonna lag like crazy. This guy can, like right coming up here at the top of the platform, can kill me in one shot, essentially, like that. Aw, damn. So, and then I spawn all the way in the bottom, which is unfortunate, but he got me again. Yo, leave me alone, you douchebag. Not rolling deep. See, that alien sucks. Ideally, you want to have the yellow gun right there, because you'll just melt the alien's face off. And I spawn on the bottom again. I'm done. So this part is pretty brutal. And there's another alien over here that charges his blast and basically just spawn rapes you every time coming up. But what I like to do is, for safety purposes, we'll just do this. I started running off on the left side, which basically you're just risking it to RNG, but let's kill this guy. Hugging the wall seems to work well though. So here is a extremely Monka-esque, super difficult, like my favorite type of strat actually, you know, 'cause sometimes it just works and sometimes it doesn't, and got super lucky and got it really quickly. So that trick could literally just take me minutes to do, because it just doesn't work for no reason. But got lucky, flood the map out, swim a certain way, which I actually worked on real hard to make sure I had a good swim path before this marathon. Because And for the longest, I always thought that you just soft lock, but if you swim too far to the right there, you get stuck falling like infinitely. But I actually realized that if that does happen in the worst case scenario, you can kind of fall back and you can fall far enough to fall back in bounds and do the swim glitch again, but don't want that to happen. So right here, we want to wait a little bit as well because we want to be drowning as we enter a cutscene that's about to happen. Otherwise, we'll soft lock the game and not be able to finish a run. So we don't want that to happen. But, so yeah, now we're dying. Enter the cutscene. Yeah, I'm gonna be way under, or I'm gonna finish way before estimate. So we want to be on that side at first because we want to grab the jetpack. And when we grab the jetpack and we die, it causes the map to deflood. It's the only way to deflood the map in this chamber. It's the final boss.
It's about to get messy, boy.
So doing direct hits far more damage than doing just like a normal hit. We do that by double tapping. We'll just grab his health. Grab ice beam.
I may just have to break this shiny new toy of yours, boss. Oh, mama.
We can deal a hit on his second form as he's coming down, like about twice, which is ideal. Hopefully we don't die. This causes a lot of lag. We can grab the power up. This is an ideal situation. We want him to be in front of us, but we missed both shots. We can actually kill him with those 2 hits and these 3 nukes if we get direct hits on the way over here. Which is the fastest fight possible. Now we want to hope and pray that we just get direct hits on him, because it's going to deal far more damage and kill him pretty quick. But he can give us really deadly patterns. I think I got him. No, I didn't. Alright, so. Whip. Die, Bosk! Yo, this is the worst fight I could possibly ask for. Rip. I hate this guy so much. Eat it, Bosk! I hate you. Damn. All I needed was like one more hit with the ice blast and he would have died. Alright, timing's coming up now. Boom.
This is the end, boss. No alien horde, no robotic costume, just you and me.
Have mercy,
And that's Blasto without using the developer intended warp.
beyond your wildest dreams.
Coo!
Help me. Together we can rule the universe.
Don't waste your breath, boss. There isn't enough money in the galaxy to buy me.
I have women. The largest harem this side of Zantax 5. All eager to do your bidding.
The largest in the galaxy, eh?
Dropping frame marinos now.
You twisted little
Perfect
swine.
timing. At
I'm
least I
Captain
finished my run.
Blasto, protector and hero to women, not master and jailer.
Very
If the
well.
fight didn't start going
Have it
bad,
your way, then.
and
But if I'm
I had a
going
good
down, you're
Alienville
coming
skip,
with me.
that would have been PB though.
Darn
pretty
you,
cool.
boss. What did you just do?
A failsafe. safe, Blasto. I'm an evil tyrant, remember? You think I wouldn't have this place rigged to blow?
Blow?
That's right, Blasto. Explode. You have about 2 minutes to get out of here before the whole place is turned to atoms!
Why, you little...
Ha! All this practice, and your aim still sucks, Captain Butthead! What? What? No!
I'd love to stay and chat, boss, but I've got to find a way off this rock real fast.
Yeah, so this alien tells you exactly how long you have until the thing detonates, because he's smart.
Oh, mama.
That was a decent run. Sub 19. Could have been PB if I had a good Alienville skip and the end went well.
This has got to do something. What's this? Blasto to Space Command Central. Come in, Space Command Central. Blasto to Space Command Central. Come in, Space Command Central.
Blasto? Blasto, is that you? My God, Blasto, it is you!
It's me, all right, Commander, with a big mission accomplished. Uranus is littered with extra crispy bad guys. You might want to send somebody up there to hose the planet down. Either that or have a bake sale.
Good Lord, Blasto, we thought you were done for, man.
It got kind of close down there for a while, but nothing I couldn't handle, sir.
And that little green madman Bosk. Have we seen the last of him, Blasto?
Let's just say, Commander, that if we were in France, he'd be Le Toast.
Up next, we got some Rollin Deep Aladdin. So make sure you got your pipes ready and, you know, mix are hard. Let's get this. Cool.